brother. So I just hit record. Talk to me about. I saw your message. What are you trying to do? You in Bible school right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What are you trying to do?
For college, I'm actually going for a pastoral theology major.
Okay.
But in all honesty, I wanted to go for a counseling major, but they don't have that here.
Okay.
So I'm having that as a minor instead.
Okay.
But I'm using both things, for my ministry in the weekends and stuff like that. So
Okay. What do you want to do for a job?
for a job, in all honesty, I would want to find something stable, something that I really like to do. I know that I like working like heavy jobs, just construction and stuff like that. I used to do that when I was in working in Minnesota. I'm actually from Minnesota, so
Okay.
I used to work for a farm. Used to take care of animals. Used to do some little jobs here and there, and building a little construction here and there. So stuff like that was actually keeping me really engaged, and I was actually really enjoying it. So I think that's something that I would be interested in. And if not right now, I still haven't gone yet, but I wouldn't mind possibly trying the military as a whole career. But I
Okay.
know,
So, dog. I'm just gonna ask this question.
sure.
Okay. Because I got crazy people that call me all the time. All right. Crazy, bad shit, crazy people. Okay. You are the first dude in Bible school calling me talking about I want to pop people's heads off. Okay. So I'm gonna ask you, right? Do you understand what you I just looked at the spreadsheet real quick to make sure I had the right young man.
Right.
Um, like you understand what the job entails?
Yes, sir. I do.
You understand there is no ministry, there's no teaching of the Lord's word. I say my prayers and then I go do really bad things.
Yes, sir. I do understand that.
Okay, so what's the help me understand kind of your mindset that's cool with you.
My mindset, sure. I actually had this conversation with my pastor as well,
Okay.
because my pastor is like, I don't believe that a Christian should be in the military like at all, right?
Your pastor
But
doesn't or you don't.
my pastor doesn't,
Okay.
right? But this was a while ago. This was about a few years ago,
Yep.
before I graduated high school,
Okay.
and it got me thinking, and I was like, I wonder why he thinks that, right? In the Bible, there's a bunch of stories about people being in war. There's a bunch of
Mm-hmm.
stories about soldiers doing many great things. There's
Yep.
not just for their country, but for God too, right?
Yep.
And so my thought process and all of it is, okay, well, they did it before, right? So what's the difference in it doing it now?
Yep.
Well, so I did some studying for it, and really there's no correct answer. There's just kind of like a philosophy in a way you can call it,
Okay.
or a sense of thinking of how you can look at it, right?
Okay.
And basically, as a Christian, you're defending, right? You're not only you're defending your faith, constantly, daily. You have people that are like, oh, well, you're doing this, aren't you a Christian though? Or why'd you say that? Aren't you supposed to be, like Christ or godly, or so on and so forth? I get that a lot, but it's not just about that. It's like my God is an ambassador, right? Well, I'm supposed to be an ambassador. Okay, I'm the one representing God, and for me, if someone is going to ask me, why are you wanting to be in the military, or why are you wanting to do these specific types of jobs, it's the mentality I have is like they're asking me why, or should we have, police officers as Christians, or Christians as police officers, right? You're not only defending just the people that are inside, but you're also doing things outside of the country, right? You're not. For me, it's defending, right?
Okay.
And
So let me ask you this, Cade. Okay.
sure.
Do you know how dirty and grimy the job of a Navy SEAL is? Do you understand? Like, do you have a conceptual idea how grimy you think the job is?
I do have an idea of how the job is. Yes,
Okay, how grimy do you think it is?
I believe it does get really dirty.
Okay, really dirty, right? Like
Right,
really, really dirty.
right.
Um, And so I asked that because, you know, you an anomaly, right? Like you in Bible college, and you talking about you want to go be a slayer. I also know the Crusades did a lot of slaying for the cross,
Right,
right?
I know. Yeah, there's a whole.
So I'm not, you know, I want to have a conversation with you because I saw, you know, when you signed up, I'm like, man, let me call this dude and make sure I understand. Let me ask you